This is the 2024 Indian Challenger Limited. No top box. Different fairing than the Roadmaster Dark Horse that I rode. I think it's the same engine. If I'm wrong, I'm sure everybody and their mother will let me know in the comments. No offense, Indian riders, but basically all your bikes look the same. Same floorboard, same levers, same dual disc, single disc, saddlebags, big seat, chrome bars. The dash. Okay, I like this one already. I like that the dash, these two are centered. On the Dark Horse, they were separated. I did not like that. And the screen is below. So we'll be comparing this directly to the Roadmaster Dark Horse I rode yesterday. This Challenger Limited sounds better than most bikes here too. I like that. It's a more manly rumble than some of the other ones here. This one is probably the smoothest in the parking lot. Right here. Almost stalling out, almost stalling out. You have to have good clutch control not to stall that. The clutch point seems a little bit further than some of the other bikes here, but it's very smooth. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is a comfortable bike. This might take comfort over the Dark Horse right now, and I just got on this bike. It's definitely more comfortable than the Chief Limited, whatever I just rode. Very smooth. Oh my goodness. Seats extremely comfortable. Throttle is butter. Engine, no vibration, and we're only going, 15 miles an hour. No vibration at all. Even high in the RPMs, very, very little vibration. As soon as I put my feet up in the parking lot on these floorboards, this is a bike I could ride all day long, and it feels like it would never get me sore. Extremely comfortable. Yeah, this is the best Indian I've rode in the past day, today or yesterday. The Challenger Limited. Downside for me is it doesn't have a top box on the back. Alright, we've been on this test drive for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe, and I have absolutely nothing bad to say about this bike. It's comfortable. The most comfortable that I've ridden for Indian. It's extremely smooth, so much so I don't even want to change the riding mode. And I'm not going to because I'm enjoying the ride so much. The windscreen provides the most protection, and I've experienced the least amount of buffering. The handlebars have almost no vibration to speak of, but the engine still rumbles, and it sounds the best out of all the Indians that I've test ridden so far. I haven't paid much attention to this screen at all, only the two gauges right in the middle, miles per hour and RPMs, and that's really all I look at when I ride anyway. So I'm sure there's a bunch of features here I haven't talked about, and that's great, but I haven't used them. The mirrors are great. The levers are great. The shifting is smooth. And if you're going to charge $33,000 for this bike, this color, this is what I expect. I expect no complaints, where the windshield doesn't move around and it provides adequate protection. The vibration is fine. The heat of the engine, it's there, but it's not terrible. It's not annoying. This is a great ride. This is my favorite Indian that I've test ridden in the last 2 days. It's not even close. Yeah, brakes work perfect. The levers, if I had to be extremely nitpicky, the levers do feel lighter than some of the other bikes, but they're just as thick. Make them thinner. I know it's going with the look, but I personally, they wear out my hands faster, as odd as that sounds. So I would probably change those to something a little bit thinner, keep the color. But other than that, there's not much to complain about. Change out the levers and put a top box on the back, and I would be happy riding this bike every day, and my wife would love it too. So if you're interested, definitely get on one and test it. It's a lot of money to spend, but this beats the Roadmaster Dark Horse, no question. No question. I cannot believe how nimble this massive bike is. Barely pushing. And it just falls right over. I love it. When you want to ride slow like we are right now, throttle's not twitchy. Indian seems to get that right in standard mode. One thing I have noticed is that when you're at stoplights and stop signs, the engine does get hot. And it's not irritating right now, but in the middle of summer in Texas, and then you feel the heat, that's going to be annoying. Just out cruising, man. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, it's got some get up, huh? Second gear feels nice. Third gear has got some pull too. Holy. Big shout out to Bell County Motorworks here in Temple, Texas. They were a great host and they put on a great demo. So shout out to them. Just finished the test ride of the 2024 Indian Challenger Limited and almost zero negative comments on this bike. And for a $30,000+ bike, that's exactly what I expect. I better have almost no complaints. Some things, just really quick to get out of the way, that I didn't really prefer, which can be changed, are the levers on the handles, but that goes for basically all their big bikes. They're just too thick for me. Not a fan. And that might be the only thing. If I mention it during the test ride, you know, but hard to nitpick that bike. Great ride, great feel, great comfort, no vibration, almost no wind. It was just a great ride. Very happy I got to ride that bike. Wasn't planning to, but it's definitely the best bike at the demo that I've ridden. If you guys want to see me test ride some more bikes, click this video right here. And if you want to see all the brands and different types and styles of bikes that I've tested, click this playlist right here.
Rapping when they own me to sing on. They all want an album, so I gave them 20 singles. Yeah, I'm trying to get a hit, that's why I